Okay. So now we're going to talk about multiplication with arrays, and this is going to be the same thing, except we are specifically going to put them in a rectangular pattern so that we can further reinforce the relationship between the area of a rectangle and multiplication. Because look at that. That's a rectangle. That's literally a rectangle. And the way that we're going to find it is we're going to take the length, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we're going to multiply it by the width, 1, 2, 3. Length, width, base, height, take your pick as to what words you use. Either way, we're going to get a total of 3 times 7 equals 21 total numbers of total squares. We got 1 row of ladybugs, 9 ladybugs in the row. That is 1 times 9. It's also 9 times 1. So here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns. Yes, 6 up and down columns. And we have 4 rows horizontally. Again, for my chess-loving friends, we have 4 ranks and 6 files. That means a total of 24, which is 4 times 6 squares. Oh, damn. Again, choose 2 answers. Oh yeah, 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 is also 6 times 4. Once again, well done, Khan Academy, looking out. 5 times 4, well that's 3 times 5. That one is 1, 2, 3, 4 columns and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. That is correct. And C isn't anything. So we want to do either 2 times 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 5 times 2. Again, either one is correct. And I want to showcase that really fast. Let's say that 5 times 2 is rows times columns. Or I'm sorry, columns times rows, right? 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns times 2 rows. If I was going to do 2 columns and 5 rows instead, that would look something like 2, 3, 4, 5. This rectangle that I just made crudely is exactly the same as this other rectangle that's made out of orange squares. It's just flopped over on its side. That's it. That's all. The reason why multiplication works the same both ways, the reason why you can multiply forwards and backwards, is because you can literally just take a rectangle and that's it. Okay. So that would be 2 times 5. 7 rows with 6 flowers in each row. That would be 7 times 6. And then this array is 4 columns with, it looks like 8 rows. So that would be 4 times 8. But it says choose 2 answers. I bet this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is correct. And do you see how with a small nudge, Khan Academy got me to double check and make sure I had the right number of answers without penalizing me for not getting it perfect the first time? I really respect that out of Khan Academy. Well done. All right, what do we got next? We got multiply with arrays. Now, let's be real. We're just going to multiply. 7 times 3 is 21. But, again, with your student, with your child, with your younger sibling, you'll want to make sure that they get the connection between skip counting and arrays and multiplication. But then again, if they're able to just spit out the answer, be okay with that too, so long as they can explain it in some way if someone doesn't understand. 2 rows of sharks, 9 sharks in each row, that's 18 sharks. I'm so scared of sharks. We've got 9 times 3 is 27, because as you can see, there are 3 rows with 9 in each row. Multiplying 5 times 6 is like having 5 rows of dots with 6 dots in each row. That makes 30 dots. So now Khan Academy is putting into words the thing that I've been putting into words from the beginning, but that Khan Academy has only been hinting at up to this point. 3 times 6 is 18. If there are 6 rows of bananas with 10 in each row, that's 60 bananas. And then 4 times 3 is 12. All right. So that is multiplication with arrays. And we're going to move on to multiplication in context, and then we'll do quiz 2.